JBN, we keep you informed. Coming up in the news, 3 sought in relation to murder of farm caretaker in Linstead. Police probe fatal shooting of man at St. Anne Bus Park. Suspect charged in connection with shooting of 1-year-old. Dengue fever has struck another family. 2 brothers on Trelawney's most wanted list. 2 shot dead in Clarendon while playing dominoes. Young motorcyclist dies in crash in St. Elizabeth. And woman pleads for persons to stop sharing video of dead sister. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave us a comment and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items. 3 sought in relation to murder of farm caretaker in Linstead. The police are searching for 3 suspects in connection with the murder of a 62-year-old caretaker at a farm in Victoria, Linstead, St. Catherine. The headless body of Valmore Bennett was found by passers-by. It is believed that Mr. Bennett was murdered after he caught the men stealing coconuts at the farm. Investigators believe he may have been killed on Wednesday, January 16. The St. Catherine North Police Division has recorded 7 murders since the start of the month. Police probe fatal shooting of man at St. Anne Bus Park. A probe is being carried out by the St. Catherine North and the St. Anne Police in the aftermath of the fatal shooting of a man in a bus park in St. Anne on Saturday. The police report that David Gray, otherwise called Shortman, was attacked by gunmen. Investigators say he was a member of the Andre Blackman Bryan faction of the Klansman gang. The investigators are trying to determine whether the dispute between Bryan and the other alleged leader of the gang, Tesha Miller, over the leadership of the criminal network is posing a threat to St. Anne. 4 of the 7 murders in the St. Catherine North Police Division this month have been linked to the Klansman gang feud. Andrew Blackman Bryan and Tessa Miller are in custody charged with murder, shooting, and extortion. Miller has been charged with the 2008 murder of the managing director of the Jamaican Urban Transit Company JUTC, Douglas Chambers, who was killed at the JUTC depot in Spanish Town. Suspect charged in connection with shooting of 1-year-old. The police have charged a suspect in connection with the last month's shooting of a 1-year-old child in Havana Heights, Clarendon. Seston Barnes, 32, a vendor of racetrack in the parish, is scheduled to appear in court today. The police report that he opened fire on a man during a dispute on December 31. The man was hit, and it was discovered that the child, who was playing in a yard, had been shot in the chest by a stray bullet. The child remains hospitalized. Dengue fever has struck another family. The Mapen community, where Central High School is located in Clarendon, has been plunged into mourning following the death of a 14-year-old student of the institution from what is believed to be a case of dengue fever. Ariel Foster died at the Kingston Public Hospital, KPH, on Wednesday morning following an extended bout of illness since late December. After being treated at the Mapen Hospital for some time, she was subsequently transferred to the KPH, where she lost the battle against her ailment. Foster, who is a 9th grader at Central High, was an active member of the school's Altogether Sing Choir. In fact, she was the lead singer for the group that finished 5th in last year's competition on television Jamaica. Christine Lumsden, a vice principal at Central High, said Ariel was a loving, soft-spoken, determined, willing, and committed student. Lumsden said of the departed student, "She was a true ambassador for the school, a true representation of a great Central High student, and this is a great loss for the whole community. We had to relocate our entire class to another classroom because the original classroom itself was a constant reminder of Ariel," she said. Ariel, as our lead vocalist, propelled the school to 5th in the recent Altogether Sing competition. She was simply brilliant on the Win the Sweepstakes song. She played the pregnant woman in the skit. She'll be sadly missed. She was such a bright light, reflected Lumsden. Senior Medical Officer SMO at the KPH, Dr. Natalie Wiley, declined to confirm or deny whether the child's death has been officially classified as a suspected case of dengue. I am not able to comment, Dr. Wiley said. At least 8 deaths suspected or confirmed to have been from dengue were on record nationally prior to Ariel's passing. 2 brothers on Trelawney's wanted list. 2 brothers are numbered among the 5 most wanted recently released by the police in Trelawney. The siblings have been identified as Stanford Morrison, alias Tete, and Eric Morrison, who is also called Focus, and Devon, both of Trelawney addresses. The Morrisons are being sought in connection with a shooting incident, which occurred in the Tower Hill area of the parish on October 19, 2018. The other 3 names on the most wanted list are O'Neil Demetrius, also called Bad Boy or Socket, Samari O'Connor, and Ron Ryan, also called Monkey Man. The police said Demetrius escaped custody from the Falmouth police lockup on April 4, 2018. Ryan is said to be wanted for a shooting in September 2015, while O'Connor is wanted for a murder committed on August 19, 2018 in Stewarttown, Trelawney. Head of the Trelawney Police Division, Deputy Superintendent Winston Milton, is calling on all members of the public who know the whereabouts or of any of the 5 men to contact the Falmouth Police at 876-954-3222. That's 876-954-3222, or call the police 119 emergency number. DSP Milton has warned that it is a criminal offense to shelter persons who are wanted by the police. 2 men shot dead in Clarendon while playing dominoes. Armed men shot 4 persons in East Clarendon on Wednesday night. 2 of the 4 persons died, while the others are being treated in hospital. One of the dead victims is said to be mentally challenged. The deceased have been identified as 33-year-old Sheldon Broomfield, otherwise called Chandra, a taxi operator of Baptist Street in Hayes, and Ricky Corney of Raymond's Hayes. Corney is said to be of unsound mind. They were reportedly among a group of men at a shop playing dominoes Wednesday night when a white AD wagon drove up. 2 men alighted from the vehicle and opened fire on them. The victims were rushed to the hospital where Corney and Broomfield were pronounced dead and the other 2 men admitted in serious condition. Young motorcyclist dies in crash in St. Elizabeth. The Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF said 23-year-old laborer Rashawn Elliott from Blunters District in St. Elizabeth died as a result of injuries he sustained during a motor vehicle collision along the Sandy Bank Main Road in the parish yesterday, January 16. The JCF said reports from the Pedro Plains Police are that about 9:30 a.m. Elliott, the driver of a motorcycle, was exiting a business establishment when he collided with a Toyota Sprinter motor car that was traveling towards Treasure Beach in the parish. He was rushed to the hospital by citizens, but died while undergoing treatment, added the JCF, which noted that investigations are continuing. Woman pleads for persons to stop sharing video of dead sister. Following the circulation of a video showing the body of 29-year-old Nordia Markland hanging from a beam at her house, her sister Peter Gay is asking people to cease and desist from sharing it. In an hour-long Facebook Live post, she charged that people should have used the time to ensure that her sister's children were taken care of because of the emotional trauma that they are enduring. On top of it, you dare cussing her how she a wicked coolie girl. No one taking consideration, so the same video you make, you are going to send it out and it are going to circulate and it's going to come back to our children 12 years from now, 20 years from now, she said. Well, we'll never take the pit in them and carry them to our house and talk to them. Why well, couldn't call CD and get somebody to counsel them? She said that her sister was depressed because after the death of her father, she had to bury her cousin shortly after. Peter Gay said that as a person who went through depression as well, she said that people are too quick to criticize and lack love. She thanked those who sent their prayers and love, and said that people should not be quick to judge because they were not aware of what her sister was going through. In her post, Peter again mentioned that the rumors about why Markland took her life were not true, and people should know the facts before they start talking. She asked people to continue praying for her family as they take this time to grieve. She said the constant sharing of the video is not helping the family heal. Markland was found dead last Saturday at about 4 a.m. at her home on Shannon Lloyd Crescent in Clarendon. The Corporate Communications Unit said there were no violent marks seen on her body. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.